fresh from the showcase here at SwissWatchExpo, and I am here with a couple of great watches that at first glance obviously don't have a whole lot in common, but the reason I'm talking about them is because they are left-handed models. This isn't for a particular anniversary or holiday or anything. I decided to do this video because I'm left-handed, and frankly they just don't make enough watches for people like me. So here are two great examples of them that I really love. The first one I'd like to talk about, as you can see here to my right, is the Tag Heuer Monaco. This is the classic square case design, sort of put Tag Heuer on the map, still might be their most popular design, certainly their most iconic. This here does have the lighter blue dial that was made famous by Steve McQueen in the Monaco movie that this has now sort of become the McQueen watch. And this here, you'll notice, is a left-handed model because the crown is located on the opposite side of the case. This is obviously meant to be worn on the right hand, just like I am wearing this Speedmaster Professional right now. Now you'll notice one thing that I think is pretty odd is that the chronograph pushers actually remain on the right side of the case like they would on the regular right-hand version of the watch. I don't really know why that is. I know this is specific to Tag Heuer, but there are plenty of left-handed chronographs that have actually moved all pushers to the opposite side of the case, much like they did with this crown. I, for one, am not a race car driver, so I've certainly never had the need to engage a chronograph in the middle of doing a hairpin turn, but perhaps ergonomically it is a bit easier to do with your left hand if you actually reach all the way around the case to do that. But this is a great example of a watch that's meant to be left-handed, and because, of course, both of these watches I have in front of me are tool watches. These are definitely at least originally designed to be used during a specific activity, in this case driving, or in the case of this Panerai, diving. Now the Panerai being the next watch I want to talk about, this is one where I think it is incredibly important that this be a left-handed model. One, simply because this is a 47mm watch, and Panerais are known for having this enormous crown guard that's sort of the one thing that makes the Luminor iconic, and this is just so incredibly uncomfortable to wear on the opposite wrist. If you were, as a left-handed person myself, shopping for Panerais, you might find that certain sizes are just too big and just aren't comfortable. So it's very important, if you're a left-handed person, you're looking for a left-handed Panerai. And this is, of course, because another tool watch meant to be used by military divers, and as you can imagine, you'd need something that you would be able to easily access underwater. And that's part of the reason why Panerai not only has the large oversized case shape, they have the minimalist dials, not a whole lot of obstruction, even if you do get models with some complications. It's always an incredibly clear and easy to read dial, and of course easy to engage and use from outside a wetsuit. And this is a great example of a watch that would just be too big to be worn comfortably. So many great things about either of these watches, but most importantly, they're comfortable to wear for people like me, and especially if you're the kind of person that wants a practical watch, especially if you like a sporty tool watch like either of these are, you got to go for left-handed models. So if you're a lefty shopping for a watch, give us a call. We've got the watches for you. We've got the watches that are meant for you to wear. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and of course shoot us an email or give us a call if you have a question about these or any other watches we have on our website.